What do I do when my old sins come back? What do you do when you've repented of certain sins and they come back? That is, you're being tempted with them again and you sense a desire in your flesh for them again. You haven't sinned, but you perceive the desire to sin. So, for example, you used to get drunk, but you repented of such and you haven't even had the desire to get drunk. But now, the desire is there and the temptation is there. What do you do? First, church, do not be surprised when an old sin comes back in this way, or when old sins come back in this way. You were free from the sin, but now you're concerned. What's happening? I thought I was free. I don't understand. This sin has come back. Listen, church, you will always have to deal with the flesh in this life. And as long as you have to do that, do not be surprised that what is of the flesh returns. The flesh wants the flesh. It wants what is of the flesh. And that's the way it is. What you must do is this. You must put to death the deeds of the body. For Romans chapter 8 verse 13 says, "For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live." So, for drunkenness, for example, simply put to death the deed of getting drunk by the Spirit. That is, by choosing to do what the Spirit wants. Power is given to do so. Think what is of the Spirit, and you will want what is of the Spirit, and this repels what is of the flesh. And you will be helped to reject the thought to get drunk. So don't be troubled when old sins return. That's just the nature of the flesh. Simply resist by the Spirit and move on in Christ by the Spirit. Don't be troubled when old sins return.